So last episode, we did a little segment covering a few of my prank calls that I made back in the early 2000s, late 90s. And in one of those, Ryan managed to find a call that I made to a girl, codenamed Sabrina, who completely cold called this girl, prank called her, had no idea who she was, and ended up dating her. And found out that she was suffering
a psychopath.
Well, not a psychopath, but clearly had some trauma that she clearly hadn't dealt with and was suffering from, post-traumatic stress disorder, whatever you want to call it. I was in love with this girl. I wanted to be with her. I fought for our love. It didn't work. I was very heartbroken, and I mentioned on the show last time that I wrote a song for her, and we got an email. People were curious.
Well, we said we were going to edit into the last episode, and we just forgot.
Oh yeah, we had forgot.
And you claim that there's an equally, or if not somewhat interesting story about the origin of the song as well.
Correct. Yeah.
So this is an epic romance, clearly.
Well, I mean, it wasn't so much epic as it was
born in a prank phone call.
And it ended in a song. I mean, this was me like doing anything I could to try to get this girl back. This was me not accepting that it was over, even though.
So she broke up with you?
Yeah, more or less. I think so. Yeah.
I don't think we heard that on the last.
Yeah, it was sort of like she couldn't be with me. I mean, it was impossible. You couldn't be with a girl like this.
Yeah,
it was
like, slightly less nuts than Jackie.
Yeah.
I'm not nuts.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, do you want to play the song and then I'll tell the story?
Sure. So
okay.
Here is a recording of Justin's song he wrote for this
this
lovely,
girl.
Crazy.
And I'm not singing it.
Sabrina.
I just wrote the lyrics
The
and
teenage
the whatever.
You're
the
not
guitar.
singing it?
No.
Who
well,
is
wait a
singing
minute.
it?
Why don't you tell the story of what
Well,
this
who's singing
recording
it?
is? Yeah.
I'll tell you when you
Okay.
trust me. It'll be better.
You don't deserve the way I feel about you, but I guess you're lucky 'cause there's nothing I can do. I tried to change it into the old thing I am, but then I feel it can't I'd like to erase you from my mind.
Sounds like Yoko Ono.
All right. Well,
No, this
And
is good.
you like this,
do
Jackie?
you not want to?
Yeah.
You not want to hear the rest of it?
I
The
mean,
lyrics are great.
Can anyone understand the lyrics?
Oh, I can,
Well-
but I wrote them.
Can we reveal that it's a little girl?
Well, of course. No, I told you it's a little girl. Yeah. But keep playing. Keep
Okay.
playing.
I'd like to rewind and change some.
I mean, it's horrible. I'm not.
Into the light,
No,
Caroline.
there's something sort of, I don't know. It's creepy, but still earnest or something. I don't know.
This little girl's insane. Like, her voice is fucking weird as hell.
I also wish you wanted me to love you.
What the fuck is she saying? I wish.
I
you
also wish you wanted me to love you. Why is that so hard? Marble Mouth over here can't understand. It's
No.
not that hard to
You
It's
understand
like the
this?
little girl is she's forcing to sound like her idols at the time, whatever, Christina Aguilera
Yeah,
or
like
something.
the-
So it's forced, which can be annoying. But then when you really listen to it,
to me.
it's-
Okay,
it's
I'll tell the story.
It
We don't have
sounds
to
like
listen to the rest
the
of
girl that was like, "Daddy," the one that you're singing sings the daddy song.
Oh.
Why don't you love me?
No.
Great? What is that one again?
No.
A father and a friend.
Father and a friend.
Yeah, like when I joke and sing and use that showbiz voice. But then the little girl, it's like.
So what's the deal with this,
haunting.
Justin?
Okay, so-
This, it looks like if you saw this girl, she'd be like from a horror movie, like one of those.
Yes,
like,
yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
Okay, well, first of all, let me just. Her voice is just fucking bizarre. I don't think
Yeah.
she's trying to sound like anyone. I think she's just fucking insane
How old
and
is she?
unaffected. It's hard to say. I think I was like, I guess I had to have been like around 19. You know, I was born in 80, so my age lines up with the years. So like, I was 19 or 20. You know, that's how I can figure out
years. Okay.
That's how I can figure out when things were. So
you're 30 now, and you'll be 31.
That's right.
Okay,
Yeah. Okay. So I was in the backyard. No one was home at my parents' house. I grew up in a fucking almond orchard. For anyone interested in that, if I haven't already said it on the show, and I was in the backyard. No one's around I'm in rural Northern California. No one's around. It's fucking gone. No one's at home. So I'm playing my guitar and I'm singing this song. Okay, and I'm writing the lyrics for this song about this girl that I prank called that I ended up in a relationship with. And I'm heartbroken over her. And the lyrics are like...
See episode 17.
The lyrics are like, I want to be with you, but you don't want to be with me. I mean, I'm paraphrasing here, but like, I wish I could erase you from my mind. I wish I could forget everything.
You were raped by your father? Did you have the girl sing any
No.
Okay.
By the way, that's very offensive and horrible and totally alleged. And
it is the claim.
There's no proof that happened, but you know, it certainly was that was the talk of the town, the talk of the people. Okay, so I'm singing this song in my backyard, you know, comfortable because no one is anywhere around to hear me, and then all of a sudden I hear two little girls giggling, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I look up, and behind the chain link fence in my backyard are two little girls clearly watching. I don't know for how long, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where do these girls come from? So I'm like, I walk over to them. Where are you guys from? Oh, we're from the house over, like the next house over or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, do you? I don't know why, but I was like curious, like thinking, okay, well, let's see. Can neither of you girls sing? Do either of you play any musical instruments? Because I had just gotten this 4-track, so I was recording songs. I was planning to record the song, and I was gonna sing it. But my lyric placement was fucking horrible and not what this girl did. So I said, okay, I'm going to play the song. Here's the lyrics. I gave her the sheet of paper and just whatever. I mean, you know, and she seemed very confident. Like she wasn't afraid or shy. Her friend was very shy and like didn't really want to do anything. But she's like, I'll sing. I'm a singer. All right. Gave her the thing. Start playing the guitar and she does what you just heard. And I'm like, what in the fuck?
So with no planning,
no planning. Yeah. That was her lyric placement. That was how she like sang over that music. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, stay right here. I have to record this. I grabbed my 4-track. I plugged it in. We had an outlet outside in the backyard. I put the mic up, fucking recorded 3 versions of the song. The first version was the best one. And that's the one that you guys just heard. And,
you never thought it was weird that you were a 19-year-old man with 2 little girls in your garage?
It wasn't in my garage.
The lyrics to your creepy song about...
Sure, fine. It was in my backyard. But
bizarre, dysfunctional relationship.
It honestly didn't cross my mind at all until I'm playing it back and we're like, oh, this is great. And then all of a sudden, like, a mom kind of like wanders over and I'm like, oh, hi. And the mom was clearly like,
what is this guy?
Yeah, like the mom was totally like weirded out by it, and that's when it hit me like how weird it was. Like okay, all right, fair enough. It's definitely. But and then I was sort of like over like no. We wrote a song. No, you want to hear it? It's really great. She sang on it,
and she's thinking guilty.
She's like no.
That's okay. I'll listen to it later.
Yeah,
I'll listen on the radio.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, exactly.
Go,
yeah, like totally didn't want to hear it.
And then immediately, did he touch you?
Yeah,
I don't know what happened, but what the discussion was, but. The thing that was weird, it was like,
no,
it wasn't.
Mom, he's a genius.
Her daughter was the quiet, shy one. So, and I was like, oh, this one sang a song. Maybe if it had been her daughter that sang, she might have wanted to hear. I don't know, whatever. But, like, no, we got to get going. So, anyways, it was this weird, fucking like bizarre instance of like just these girls wandered over. They heard me playing guitar. It was like capitalized on the fact that one of them could sing this bizarre ass way, and. I love the song. I mean, it's sentimental to me, Did
you
really
ever
is.
send it to the girl?
I showed it to her, and she kind of didn't really have much to say. But you know what's funny? That song, those lyrics apply to most of my relationships that I've been really
What
in
are
love
the
with the girl.
lyrics? What are the lyrics exactly?
I can't remember. You'd have to play it.
You
Or
know.
I-
Yeah, you know. Well, what is
you're saying that you're accusing me of knowing anything.
Okay,
My brain
reverse
is like
engineer this.
Swiss
Then
cheese.
what are your relationships like that you're saying happens?
My feelings are that I either want to be with the person again really bad, but they don't. And I wish that they wanted to be with me, and I wish that they loved me, or I just wish I never, like, I wish that I could erase them from my mind, like Eternal Sunshine style, and like not remember them, so that I didn't have to go through the pain of not being with them. Do you know what I mean? That's pretty much what the song is saying.
I can understand why a grown woman wouldn't want their 8-year-old child.
Well, whatever. The lady never even heard the song, and I wasn't even thinking that way. That's
How
such
did
a
you-
vile, even like thought. It only struck my mind when the mom was being weird to me. I was like,
No, in all
"Oh,
honesty, I think it
come
was
on."
her issue, not yours. But how did you show? How did Sabrina hear this? Did you do the boombox thing, like, and say anything?
No. She came over and hung out, and I just played it for her. It was sort of like we were done, but like still cool with each other.
She's like,
This was
what
before.
the fuck is this? What is this? What is she saying?
She probably
Sounds like
couldn't
a
understand.
gremlin.
She probably couldn't. She probably, like you, couldn't
Yeah.
understand a single word, and was sort of like, "Oh, okay." I can't remember what. I just remember her reaction was less than
She didn't.
what I was hoping for. I was hoping for her to go, "Oh my God, I'm so touched by this.
Yeah, it never,
I love you."
Yeah, it never works out
No,
that way,
of
does
course
it?
not. No, but I look, like I said, the song, it's a weird fucking shitty song, but I really do love that song a lot. Like, it means a lot to me. And I'm not a sentimental guy. Like, I don't really care about.
We know you don't care about the death of Charlie Wang.
Well, that's not necessarily
Or imprisonment.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So that
End
was
of segment.